Hello everybody, we are back with oh, I am so far away. Hold on. There we go. Hello everybody. I don't know why I did that voice, that was terrible. We are back with speed dating for Ghost, and as you can see, we've done Hattie, Milton, Leon, Stephanie, Gary, Keo, Riley, Vera, Drea, Pete, Spooky Peter. So there's one person missing. And then we got all these. So we're coming to the end, I think. Hey, hi. Oh, I'm sorry. The event's all done. All the other ghosts have left. From what I hear, you were pretty popular. Still couldn't find the one, huh? Sadly, no. That's okay. There are always more ghosts. People die pretty much all the time. Did you have fun at least? It was a blast. Glad to hear it. I've been having fun just observing. I set this up to help other ghosts find something they might be missing, or to learn more about themselves. In a way, we are all products of death. I like to think I'm also her student. What have you learned? I learned so much. How burial versus cremation affect the afterlife, the meaning of life, all kinds of neat ghost trivia. When I was alive, I studied people. Now that I'm dead, I study us. It's fascinating. What was that about the burial? You don't want to know about that, do you? Let's just play trivia. But I want to know. About trivia? Excellent. I have questions prepared and everything. Welcome to Fran's Scary Hard Trivia Challenge. All the questions are ghost related. Don't worry if you get any wrong. I'm not testing you or anything. Question 1. Which film star is said to haunt the Hollywood... I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna cheat. Because now I'm just... You know what? Cary Grant is definitely not it. Marilyn Monroe. The answer is... Yeah, Marilyn Monroe. You got it. Okay, that was just a guess. Marilyn actually lived in the hotel for about 2 years. Now she haunts it. I just cheated. Like, I didn't cheat. I was gonna cheat. And then I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna try to process of the elimination. Pretty cool, huh? I didn't know who the other person was, I don't think. Question 2. Which Shakespearean king appears as a ghost in a play that... Hamlet. You're right. It's Hamlet. I knew that one. Hamlet's father appears as a ghost. His name was technically also Hamlet. King Hamlet. There are the ghosts of kings in Richard III, but not Richard III himself. Question 3. A red blood cell that has lost its hemoglobin is known as what? I don't know. Hemoglobin. Ghost? The correct answer is ghost. Good job. Ghost red blood cells are empty shells. Maybe I knew it. I just took it. I don't know. Because like the other stuff is Revenant and Phantom, and I've never heard that in science, so they show up on microscopes, but they're pretty much see-through. But they could, Revenant and stuff might be there, and I'm just dumb. Just like us. Question 4. During her seance, what did medium Helen Duncan famously... I really don't know. Call ectoplasm. I'm gonna go with baby food. I don't know. I get why you'd pick a goop, but the answer is actually cheesecloth. Duncan was a medium in the early 1900s. She was said to fake ectoplasm by pulling a gross cheesecloth out of her mouth. Duncan was also the last person imprisoned for witchcraft in the UK. Go figure. I didn't even know who this was, to be honest, but now I'm curious about her. Question 5. This is the last one. That means it's also the hardest. Which of these authors did not have a story in the first volume of the Fontana Book of Great Ghost Stories? Blackwood? The correct answer is Poe. It seems like he'd be in there. Poe was the second volume. Blackwood and Lawrence both have stories in the first. Blackwood was a prolific ghost story writer, while Lawrence, best known for not ghost stories, penned a great one called The Rocking Horse Winter. You got 3 questions right. That's more than 50%. It's not the honor roll, but you passed. I had fun. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, look at the time. I need to finish closing up. If you're looking for something to do, you can always visit the graveyard. Reload some of your past dates there. Or select erase data to start over. That's in the options menu. What else? You could always go to hell. What? Excuse me? I mean that literally, of course. I hear it's gorgeous this time of year. If you combine travel and accommodations, you can get a pretty good deal. My friend Gail is a travel agent. She could find you a great river cruise package. Sure, I like that. Here's Gail's card. If you end up going, be sure to send me a hologram. Alright, time to go. I'll ring the bell to make it official. The bell rings. Sniff. Thanks for playing. But how do I get the dog and stuff? Why the heck not? Go to hell. Oh, hey there, stranger. You look like you could use some R&R, romance and retribution. The name's Gail. I'm a travel agent for the dead. I got all the best deals. Singles cruises on the river Styx, cookouts on the shore of hell itself, all exclusive at a Daytona beach. You may be dead, but that doesn't mean you can't still have fun. Nice to meet you, Gail. A nice one, huh? That's unfortunate. I like the bad ones. You actually look a lot like Fran. You're right, I do look a lot like Fran. So much it's almost suspicious. Anywho, I'm organizing a singles event. It's on Immortal Beach, overlooking balmy Brimstone Bay. There's a great view of 2 whole circles, 3 when the weather cooperates. It's gonna be a party for sure. Sounds great. Then you'll love what I've cooked up. There are some real party animals here. Just wait till you meet Dave. But hey, you didn't pick up my brochure. Just hear me blab on. Unless you did. Because then, I'd totally have a timeshare to sell you. Let's get you to the beach. We'll start things off with icebreaker. Something familiar. Some speed dates. Okay, so there's obviously a way to date Fran and Gail. AKA the same person, I believe. For the living, the shores of hell might seem like a strange place to take a vacation. It's no Maui, or Cancun, or Bali, but hell has its charms. The sand on the Mortal Beach, like the water in the bay, is piping hot year-round. The air is sweltering, heavy, like a good sauna, or an oven. And hell, there is no night or day. The crimson light of the eternal flames cast a pleasant flickering glow on everything at a comfortable distance. In a way, it's kind of romantic. The bell rings. The first ghost appears. Wait, are they a ghost? Salutations, brah. They call me Andy. You party? You look like you party. I party. Rad. Partying's like my main deal. My raisin Deirdre? I exist to have a good time. Bring the awesome. What's your favorite kind of party? Something chill.
Is ready to pair. The Bluetooth is connected successfully.
My power just randomly went out. That was wild. That was an interesting time. Our power just went out in our house, so sorry about that. I prefer ragers. But no judgments here. Chill is good. I like my chill time too. Lying back. We go to hell and my power goes out. Going with the flow. It don't always gotta be a ruckus. What's your favorite means to chill? A hot bath, good music. Good music. Good music rolls. Heavy stuff especially. Something hella loud. Make your nose bleed. I guess if we're talking chilling out, you'd probably like something more laid back. Beach jams? I like loud music. Now we're talking. You know what? I sure don't love this music. We should talk to Gail maybe. It's really harsh in my buzz. I like it. I need more beats. At least 23% more jams. I'm a party demon. Gotta always be partying. Or else what? Or else, oh wait. Hold on a sec. And he chugs a 6-pack, all the cans at once. Burp. Ah, that's better. That was impressive. I'm skilled for sure. You know that whole 10,000 hours to get a good thing? I've partied for 1,000,000 hours probably. Plus there's hella incentive. If I don't party, I die. Aren't you already dead? Nope. Here's the deep lore dump. Demons are technically alive, and demons can cease to be. Like if a living person stops breathing, except I have to remember to breathe. Like right now, actually. Gotta dance a bit. Andy dances a bit. Cha-cha-cha. There we go. I'm good in the hood. Hey, wanna hear a fun fact? These beads and shades aren't just for show. They lessen my need to party. How? By excluding party. Sort of like an RPG or something. Special item effects. +3 to partying. Interesting. The bell ringeth. Time to mingle. See you later, crocodile. A party demon. That's new. Another ghost appears. Hello. Oh, the music changed. And what do we have here? Another lonely spirit. Tell me, lonely spirit, what is loss? The absence of something? Why, yes, dear. Precisely. You must feel it too, then. That profound emptiness. The loss of your life. Still me, though. Are you certain of that, lonely spirit? Ghosts are desperate for purpose. We lie to ourselves. Tell ourselves we still matter. That a part of us remains. But who is to say we matter anymore? We are not even matter. We are more like echoes. Apologies of unfinished stories. I said that all wrong. Soon there will be nothing more to say. You and I will truly be nothing. I believe it will be glorious. What have you lost? Like you, I lost my life. Unlike you, it happened twice. They call me Agatha, Bane of Brookdale, Connecticut. An irregularity in the blood count. I suppose you could, at one time, call me a vampire. Now I am a ghost. A vampire ghost? Cool. I am quite chilly, yes. Thank you for noticing. This is a stake through my heart. I suppose it made me this way. There are very few vampires, let alone vampire ghosts. It looks painful. It only hurts for a second. My former lover had impeccable aim. She had just discovered I was a vampire. She wasted little time. Now I wander between worlds. Nothing and nowhere. Deserving this lonely death. My broken heart on full display. No one deserves to be lonely. Of course I deserve loneliness, just as others feel they deserve happiness. Let me decide what I need, dear. You just worry about you. Perhaps I am being a tad dramatic. You seem quite harmless. I am complicated. I did sense as much. From the moment you appeared across the table, you have a depth about you. I thought I was nothing. A dark pit has depth, and yet it is nothing. The bell rings. The bell. Time to move on, lonely ghost. It is probably for the best. We will meet again soon enough. A demon, a vampire. Another ghost appears. Oh, a puppy. Hi, hello. Excuse me, sorry to bug you. I'm looking for, oh no. I'm looking for my human. Have you seen her? Is she a vampire ghost? A vampire? You mean like Agatha? Agatha is not my human. Is Agatha even a human? She's around here somewhere. I'm sure she is. Sigh. My name's Dave. It's super to meet you, even if I'm kind of sad today. I'm gonna pat Dave. Thank you for the pat. I like pats as a rule, but please ask this. I'm sorry. What kind of dog are you? The cute kind? Kidding. When I was alive, I think my human called me Retriever Cross. You must have good conversations with her. She can't talk. Not anymore, anyway. My human is a wisp, a piece of a spirit. She's usually right by me, just floating around. Never leaves my side. Why is she a wisp? I think because she's not dead yet. Oh no. A wisp is what happens when just a part of a person dies. That's what Gail said anyway. All I know is, one minute I was alive, eating some chocolate I found. The next I died. When I came to, I was a ghost. And the wisp was there too. I guess that means part of my human died with me. Oh. Can I pet your face? Ouch. Of course. I love pets on the face. Thanks so much for asking. You pet Dave on the face. His little ghost tail wags. I'm sure she didn't get far. I sure hope so. I just wish I could smell where she is. It's so frustrating not being able to sniff stuff. In the meantime, I'll be waiting. I can't see. My own tears burning me. Ah, woof, woof, woof. Sorry. I guess I'm on edge. Still not sure what to think of you. Also, I keep forgetting when the bell rings. It's time to change places a few more times. And I'll be trained, hopefully. If you see my human, tell her to come home, okay? Dave almost runs away when you pet him without asking. You're gonna need to be more careful if you want to earn his trust. I didn't click to pet him without asking again. The second round begins. Sup, Spooky Ookie? Righteous to see you again. Splendorous, even. I like your bikini. Thanks. I like to switch it up. Right now, it's a polka dot time. Good for a beach. That's what I thought. It's pretty warm in hell. Even for a demon. That reminds me. Here we go again. Lucy? Andy does some random air guitar. Hello, East St. Louis. There. I'll better jet setter. Hey, what's your opinion on platypuses? Platypi? Whatever. Those hairy duck dudes. Look it up. I like them. How can you not? They're the ultimate party animals. I think about shades, sunglasses, like the ones on my dome. If you put them on an animal, what looks the most down to party? A platypus. It's inarguable. Okay, fine. Kangaroos are up there. Dogs too. Especially if they're in the sidecar. I love dogs in sidecars. I love dogs at party. Like Dave the dog? Balto over there? Pup's goal-oriented for show. But also scatterbrained as heck. Loyal but flighty. A total Libra. What about Agatha? The vampire ghost, a wet blanket. Obsessed with the past. Single-track mind. Agatha's a Scorpio. Most deaf. How do you know all this? Internet. Oop. Here I go fading away again. Nature calls. Andy crushes a beer on their head. There we go. So, where were we? Andy still appears to be fading. You're still... Maybe you should keep partying. What? It didn't work? That's never happened. Put on more party accessories. I'm trying. Maybe if I put on more party accessories, I let them in the car. Oh god. The bell rings. I gotta go. Andy's been partying for more than 1,000 years. I'm sure they'll figure this out. Don't worry. I mean, don't worry that much. Demons aren't even real. Or are they? I return to drag you further down. I understand why you're down. You cannot truly understand. Not yet, anyway. Time slows when you're here. Does time slow around me? I do not understand why. From my perspective, it ticks away just the same. Perhaps your idea of time moves quicker than is typical, but perhaps it's a product of my curse. Vampirism is a curse? Mortality worsens the longer you live, and my hunger for blood is insatiable, especially now that I cannot feed. When I first became a vampire, it was difficult to find blood without killing people. What about blood banks? I am surprised, lonely spirit. You have an intelligence, it seems. That's precisely how I solved my problem. I became a nurse. I was quite good at finding veins. It was easy to take more than was needed. A unit for a test that required a vial. I only took more from those healthy enough to give it. How did you not get caught? Do you have a favorite blood type? They call all tastes different. like red wines. The rarer the type, the blander the taste. The platelet count is also a factor. Platelet count is a factor. Thin blood can be quite refreshing, but you have to drink more to get your fill. Who turned you? The one who turned me was my husband, my first husband. On our anniversary, 8 years to the day, he said this way, I would be pretty forever. I did not ask to be undead. I wanted to grow old. I wanted to die someday. That is the natural way of things. He did not care what was natural. He did not care what I wanted. What happened to him? I foolishly mistook his gesture for romance and stayed with him for a number of years. But eternity is a long time. Eventually, he left me for someone he deemed prettier. I can only assume he turned her as well. You know, lonely spirit. Despite some difficulties, you are a good listener. The bell rings. Should you wish to know me better, you need only look where crimson meets black. However, if you are not interested, I will understand. There needn't be any bad blood between us. Goodbye, lonely spirit. Perhaps I will see you again. The vampire ghost has taken an interest in you. That's neat. Oh god. The bestest boy. Oh, hi again. It's me, Dave the dog. Want to hear a joke? I love to tell jokes. Jokes are pretty great, I think. I'd love to hear a joke. Okay, so this dog walks into a bar, and get this. He walks up to the bartender, and the dog says, "Give me a gin and a ginger." Then what happens? The bartender looks up and says, "Holy moly, a talking dog." Dave the dog laughs. That was my human's favorite joke. You're a good dog, Dave. I try, I really do. I don't chew as much stuff now. I sometimes had trouble with that. The place I was haunting didn't have a pup. They kept finding their stuff chewed up. There's less stuff to chew in hell. You're so nice and good. I'm glad you're in hell with me. If I don't find my human, maybe you could be my new one. Oh no, I shouldn't say that out loud. I forget I say things now. You'll find your human. I sure hope so. I miss Mariam so much. That was my human's name. Mariam took me for walks twice a day. She let me stop to smell literally everything. And sometimes, when it was extra hot, we'd go swimming in a lake of water. Where could Mariam be? We had favorite places. Where we'd go on our walks? I bet probably one of those. I bet she's looking for me too. Most lakes are water now. You want more pets? Oh yes, please. You pat Dave. Thanks. That makes me feel appreciated. Appreciated and safe. Aww. The bell rings. Ah! Woof, woof, woof. Oh no. I did it again. Sorry. Again. I sure hate that bell. That's the last of the speed dates. Time to pick someone to date. Oh, pick me, pick me, pick me. Well, obviously, I'm gonna pick Dave. We are running out of time. So, we're gonna have a little bit over. But we're picking Dave. To finish up this video. You came! I knew you'd come. Are you still liking hell? I'm starting to love it. Guess I'm a real hellhound. I thought dogs went to heaven. Oh, we do. But we can come and go as we please. There's a doggy door. That's thoughtful. Oh yeah, they think of everything there. Can we go for a walk? Up on the surface? That sounds like fun. Oh boy, that'll be absolutely be so fun. I want to take you everywhere. All my favorite places to smell. What about Mariam's wisp? Oh yeah, Mariam's wisp. We gotta find her. Good thinking. If we hit up enough spots, we might just find her wisp. Where could she be? A place we've already been. She's a wisp. She's drawn to familiar things. The good park? The good pet store? The good couch? One of those, probably. Let's go to the park. Oh, great. I love the good park. Dave leads you to the park in the deep ravine. A nearby sign says off-leash dog park, but you don't see any dogs. Maybe this is because it was the middle of the night. There are trees here, all dead. The grass is gray. A ways in, there's a rusty playground. A rubber swing set dangles on a single chain. It's kind of spooky. Welcome to the good park. My friend Keo would love it. And I love your friend Keo. Dave runs over to the swing. He starts to tug at the seat with his teeth. It's a tug toy, he says without losing his grip. Then you hear barking. Distant howls of pain and anguish growling closer until they're right up on you. Gurgles, whimpers, low, gurgle growls of warning and dread. You turn in horror to see a bunch of super cute ghost pups. There's a ghost corgi that looks like a spooky loaf of dog. A ghost chihuahua, she's making most of the noise. A ghost St. Bernard, slobbering ectoplasm. Each has a wisp by their side. Hey there, fellow pups. Dave studies each ghost dog's wisp and sniffs each ghost dog's ghost butt. None of these are Mariam's wisp. Shucks. This was still fun though. Where to now? You mentioned a couch. You're darn right, a couch. But not just any couch. My couch. My human thought she owned it. But I peed on it. And she didn't, so the law says it's mine. Dave leads you to the townhouse. A nice place, clearly taken care of. The place is packed of... I don't know what that is. Library, sell books, vintage postcards, souvenirs from trips to Korea and Portugal. Mariam likes to travel. The place is empty. I guess that's where she is now. Traveling. I'm just glad I don't gotta stay with her sister anymore. Dave floats over to the ugly couch, orange and brown, covered in dog hair. He curls up on it. Sometimes I still come here, he says, just to be close to my human. Is this Mariam? It's hard to tell. This wisp isn't doing much. They're just kinda floating in front of you. Maybe they're studying you? Did they even know you're there? Hello, Mariam? The wisp crackles like fire. You're not sure what it's trying to say. Nice to meet you too? The wisp buzzes. Is that a good sign? Are you Mariam's wisp? The wisp blinks once. Is that a yes? Mariam! There you are! Mariam's wisp seems excited to see Dave. I'd like you to meet a friend. No, I haven't replaced you. Mariam flickers cautiously. See? A friend. Mariam flickers and flashes. She'll get used to you. She just needs some time. I'm happy we found her. Me too. Mariam seems regretful. She says she's sorry for running away. Mariam vibrates and flickers a bunch. She saw her old car, and she chased it out of instinct. Before she knew it, she was lost. So she came here. Dave yawns. We've been up all night. I'm beat. I think it's home time. Can I give you a pat? Of course. I sure love the pats. Thank you so much. Let's go for another walk soon. Bye, Dave. Bye. Mariam flickers. I have sometimes thought of the final cause of dogs having such short lives, Sir Walter Scott wrote, and I'm quite satisfied it is in comparison to the human race. For if we suffer so much in losing a dog after acquaintance of 10 or 12 years, what would it be like if they were to live double that time? For Charlie, Mucho Grande, and all the dogs who made our lives better, thanks for being good pups. Oh. Oh, that hurt me. That's on the beach. There's Dave. Dave, the best dog. Okay. We're gonna stop crying and end the video here. Everyone hug your dogs, cats, bunny rabbits, birds. It really hurt because it talked about how, and honestly, I can believe it, that the reason there was a wisp with their pet was because you die along with your pet. So, I hope everyone has a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!